collectors forever.
What's up, and welcome to another edition of the Fig Guys. It's me, the OG Fig Kid, Thomas Montalto, and joining me, as usual, it's the master of mayhem himself.
It's me, it's good old Mike B. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Tuesday, happy December. For those of you who have thawed out and not gotten snowed in, it's good to see you guys. Welcome to another awesome episode right here at your official Fig Guys destination. Tom? How you doing, pal?
I'm good. You know, I celebrated the 18th wedding anniversary yesterday.
Woo!
So, you know, everything's good. Getting ready for Christmas, decorating the house.
It's fun.
Yeah. It's
super fun.
Best time of the year, right?
Yeah.
Except for the snow.
I might have cheated a little bit and decorated right after Halloween.
No, did you really?
I did. I
love that.
We would.
I wish we did that.
I'd rather have stuff up longer.
Of course, I agree with that.
We used to wait until my birthday.
Yeah. Oh, but
I feel like that's way too late into December, and then it's only up for like 2 weeks, and then everybody hates it, and just trying to make it nice for everybody. You know, that's what it's all about. The Christmas spirit.
Right? Before our special guest gets here, Mike, plug the show. Tell the people where they can find us and everything.
Well, guys, you know the drill. Head on over to thefigguys.com for all of your Fig Guy needs. We got everything from links to where you can find us, where you can watch us, where you can listen to us, especially on audio podcasts tomorrow. That always drops. But also, we have our links to our awesome discount codes for Ringside Collectibles and Figures Toy Company. And my goodness, now is the greatest time that you could possibly be using those discount codes. Let me tell you that. So we got a plethora of good stuff. I know Tom made an awesome post for the great things we got over at Figure Toy Company that just dropped.
Yeah.
Super awesome. And again, those codes, official Fig Guys, will save you 10% at Figure Toy Company, and Fig Guys will save you 10% off over at Ringside Collectibles.
As well as Big Shots, official. What's that one? Fig Guys 10.
Fig Guys 10, big shots, man. Go get some big shots.
Dude, they're doing some great stuff over there. And
they have throw blankets now.
I saw that.
Oh,
yeah.
Really get that WWF bedroom memories back, that nostalgia drip. I told the guys they got to make curtains next.
Yeah. Oh, that would be cool.
I need the curtains. I need the throw. I need it all, man.
Wow, we got Mr. Chris Metzger in the chat. What up,
Metz? Good to see you,
know
man.
What? We're not going to have time to do an unbox with us today, but I'll show this off really quick. I found this at Target today. So there you go. Cool. She looks just like Blake Monroe somehow, but it's actually Mariah May.
It's a great picture on the back, though.
It is, right?
I love that.
I love it.
So good.
Great figure. So you never know what you're going to find when you're out and about shopping. And found this bad girl at Target today. So
it's awesome.
You know, it's one of those figures I really wasn't planning on picking up until you see it in person. You know how that happens?
Yeah.
So
those are usually the best buys, though.
They're the most fun buys, I think, just because you don't plan on it.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I enjoy, you know, that's my big thing is I'm still so stuck in the nostalgia of in-store pickups.
Oh, I love it.
It's one of my favorite things to do, but it's so hard too at the same time because you're.
But I'll say this: $26.50 for an Elite at Target now.
Whoo! What are you in Chicago?
I felt like it, and I actually thought that, but I'll tell you, man. Why buy an Elite online? You can stay home, save your time, save your gas, use the code FigGuys, and save 10% at Ringside Collectibles.
That's what I'm talking about. There's no better way to do it.
There really isn't. There really isn't. So
no,
absolutely. Going to start pricing me out of Elites or even being more picky. But I had to pick up, you know, again, another figure I wasn't planning on picking up. Quick unbox with us. I found Suda Cody, and I'm like, I can't pass up that title. This looks so cool.
That is also a beautiful side suit for that awesome Sam Roberts figure you got.
Ooh, that's a good point.
That way you could get basic Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, not WrestleMania Sam, but I do enjoy WrestleMania Sam. But this is
I enjoy WrestleMania Sam.
It's so cool. I love I'm just a happy collector. Last couple of days. Tom, did you pick up anything crazy over the weekend? We had Black Friday. And I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving out there.
Yeah.
I know I did.
Now, my wife has rules. Like when it gets to this time of the year, I'm really not allowed to buy anything for myself because she wants to get it all to me for Christmas. So
yeah.
I did pick up deals, but I was just emailing her the deals.
It works.
Yeah. So
yeah.
and we talk about, and we'll talk about this more when Tom gets here in just a couple of minutes. The Ringside sale, so good. It's the perfect time for me to stock up on things I want to keep mint on card.
Yeah.
And get multiples of and things maybe I didn't get throughout the year. Hold on a second. I got a cough. Talk first.
He's got a cough. He's muting himself. But he is right. Those sales are the best. My favorite thing to do is screenshot the page.
Yeah.
And that way, if I get questioned throughout the next year, I say, look, this figure was only $7. Yeah. It wasn't that much. So then I don't get in trouble.
There you go.
Right? Yeah.
There you go.
That's a good workaround.
It's funny because I sent my wife Figure Toy Company stuff, and she's like, send me everything you want from that website. Because I really been wanting that ring. I talk about it here every week. And we'll do our buyer's guide episode next week, although it's getting close.
I mean, it's still a great time to talk about all the good stuff to get.
But the elite ring from Figure Toy Company is on sale right now on Figure Toy Company. You use our code, you're getting it for $200, free shipping.
It's insane.
You can't beat that. But I sent my wife like 10 things from their website for what that I want for Christmas, and then she's like, "Whoa, she didn't know it was going to be that many." I was like,
"You're like,
pick and choose and surprise me because I need the cages. I need a couple of those new sets that we posted today." So
yeah.
There's
a lot of good stuff over there.
Oh my God, they're crushing it with these accessories.
I feel like this again. We talk about how big of a wrestling toy boom we're in, but we don't give enough credit to Ringside and Figure Toy Company. With what they've been putting out as well, because those, it's just so crazy. The bell to bell figures have been immaculate. These unsanctioned superstars, which we are definitely going to talk about. But Figure Toy Company with those accessories, I feel like. You have the options to build out your entire dream wrestling arena now.
The Media Scrum?
Media Scrum's there.
With a little box of Mindies? No, it doesn't really come with that. I'm picking that up.
We needed some Indies, though. I would have loved a little box of donuts of sorts.
Who doesn't love donuts? I know you do.
I love donuts.
I know
absolutely.
I do. Mike, our guest is here. Are you ready for the main event?
Let's do it.
It's time for the
We would like to welcome back to the show, friend of the show from Ringside. It is Tom, a.k.a. Dramatico is Rising. What's going on, Tom?
I love donuts.
Yes.
Who doesn't love donuts?
Don't!
What's going on, boys?
Man, we're still reeling in after playing.
Guys themselves.
Did you get any Simpsons Fortnite time in?
Actually, yes.
Give me a side little quest here. What was your? Let me hear your thoughts about the Simpsons Fortnite collab, because that was actually very cool.
Well, I'm probably like a bigger Simpsons fan than almost anything else in my life. Like Simpsons is almost like biblical for me. So Fortnite also has been pretty much the only video game I feel like I've played in my adult life. Oh, love it. Great grandpa. Because Fortnite, is really easy to kind of pick up and play.
Yeah.
Get into like really quickly and then set it down, which, I feel like a person that has no time is like kind of the perfect game to play. So like the whole Simpsons, everything about it was a lot of fun for me.
Yeah. It was cool, man.
I got the battle pass. I also got, I was like, I really can't spend too much money on this, but I got the battle pass. I got it all the way up till completion. And yes. I also I have to say I did get Scratchy with like the itchy
little pet. It's very cool.
That I'm basically probably I wish like I didn't have any other skin, because I would probably only use that one. But yeah, I loved it. I loved Simpsons Fortnite, and I see all like the sad posts on like Twitter and stuff that people are like, oh, I missed the map, and I was like, I also kind of feel like I didn't get enough time with it.
Yeah. It felt rushed.
Yeah.
Like especially like so my kid is obsessed with Fortnite, so I barely play it. But a Simpsons collab, I had to hop on. So it was my first time dabbling into the whole Fortnite world, getting a feel for it all. But I did buy the battle pass, and I did too buy Mo. I had to get Mo. For crying out loud, we had to get Mo.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Mo and Krusty. You know, the only one maybe I thought would fit also in the game is like Chief Wiggum would have been fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Mo definitely and Krusty definitely belong in Fortnite. Like those are the two guys that I can think of with guns.
Yeah, something about Mo and a shotgun. It goes like it's like gravy and turkey, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool. Super pumped about that, man.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course, I do love Simpsons. So that was
it was a nice trip down. It felt like a little hit and run. It felt like a little.
That's the other side of it. Is like there's all these. You know, there's this like need for Simpsons games sometimes, and hit and run is like that. That's that like. That lost legend basically, because now you only if you have like a souped up PC you can download and play it on a mod and stuff, but I don't have that, bummer. So
or time.
I'm just like I don't have like an old Xbox sitting around I can throw the disc in, like, you know, definitely I'd love to get like a remaster of that game, but
it was so fun. Listen, it was cool to screw around a little bit in the world of the Springfield again, and, you know, and they did a really good job at it, which I was thoroughly impressed with. Agreed. As a non-Fortnite player, I jumped right in and I was like, all right, man, and it did feel good to get a couple dubs in.
Tommy, did you play, or are you waiting for the Fortnite and WrestleFest crossover?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Judgment Day version of Fortnite. So. I know nothing about Fortnite or how to play it, so
understandable.
Yeah. But is it easy? Like, is it something you can just pick up and play, or do you need to like deep dive to learn how to play it?
No, you can play it like in 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Have you ever played like a third-person shooter? You can play.
Oh yeah, I used to play Doom and Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem's great.
Am I dating myself?
A little bit.
Kind of, but it's all right. If you ever played a Grand Theft Auto game, you can play a Fortnite game.
What was the one that used to be able to customize? I used to put all like wrestling pictures on it when you would go around shooting on a PC years ago. I can't think of the name of it.
Sounds illegal.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't illegal. I don't do illegal stuff. So, but
hey.
Man, we got a special version of the Ringside Roundup because we have somebody from Ringside here to do it.
Woo!
So, what do you guys say we jump into the Ringside Roundup?
I want to hear it.
Ringside Roundup.
All right. Well, the Ringside Roundup is brought to you by our friends at Ringside Collectibles. When you're done here listening to us talk about everything we talk about at Ringside Collectibles, go on over, go to wrestlingfigures.com, place yourself a big order, and then when you go to checkout, 7 letters, 1 word, FigGuys, and save 10% on your order. What are you waiting for? Go to Ringside and make your purchase today. As I just said, if you go to Ringside and place an order on Elites and you use our code, they're going to be cheaper than Targeted. So don't even waste your gas or your time.
That's the code I use.
There you go.
It's the code I use, and trust me, I use it a lot.
Oh, you have to.
This time of the year, my wife is using it a lot. So,
yeah, that's the best kind. Shooing everybody to Ringside is like our favorite thing to do around the holidays. Just go there and buy us something. I don't care what it is.
And
I'm going to appreciate it.
No, I don't want more customers. Stay away.
Who says that? Not me. Here we go.
Who says that? Speaking of more customers, it's Cyber Week sale. We don't just do Cyber Monday here. So who's got time for just one day sales? It's so 1995, right? It's 2025. We got the whole week to be blessed with these awesome deals, courtesy of our good friends over at Ringside, man. Great stuff. The Black Friday sales were amazing. The Cyber Monday sales. And now it's Cyber Week. It just continues to give back for the holiday season, and what a great time to go buy some figs, man.
Dude, I've been sending my wife link after link from each sale, like trying to catch up on stuff I missed this year. Like I said, or things I needed multiple of, like the Steiner Brother Ultimates. But I did what I warn people not to do on the show. I waited to get something, hoping it would be a little cheaper, and now it's gone.
Oof.
Oh no, what was it?
It was the Charlotte Flair Ultimate Edition.
Oof.
The greatest hits.
It's a good
So-
one.
Man, you got a long wait for that one too, haven't
Yeah.
you? That one's been around for a while.
That's all on me, dude. Like I
You
had
had
the
your
original.
shot.
That was the only original that I opened and I never bought a second of. So I'm like, ooh, I'll just get the greatest hits. Ooh, it's gonna go down in price. Oops, I didn't listen to my own advice. So if you go to the Ringside today and you check out the sale and there's something there you want, do not hesitate. Because
Yeah.
there's no guarantee it'll be there tomorrow.
Christmas
Good
Eve
advice,
sale is not
Tom.
going to treat you as well as the Cyber Week sale. I promise you that.
That's
Well,
for
there's
sure.
always the always the 0.0 Friday and Mondays. So,
Yes.
Yes.
Keep your eyes
Oh,
open.
Black Friday 2. Speaking of 1995,
Ooh,
Black
yeah.
Friday 2.0, Cyber Monday 2.0, coming up 3.0, and then 4.0.
I picked up.
Yes.
Well, I didn't pick it up. I might have sent my wife the Grudge Match pack with Papa Shango and Ultimate Warrior, so I
Ooh,
could open
Good
one.
choice.
So
It's
just great stuff there. Great prices. Stock up, and also if you haven't done so yet, Major Pod's having their great Christmas toy drive.
Sweet.
Yes.
So you get some great stuff to donate to some kids in need, which is just an awesome thing to do this time of the year if you can.
Nothing beats opening up a freshly wrapped Cody Rhodes figure that you weren't expecting to get.
True.
You know, that's every child's Christmas dream this year, I would assume.
Yeah.
If you're a
Right.
big
Especially
American Nightmare fan, that's the way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or even
that's
a
another
Pharaoh
thing.
fan.
I
Come
sent
on,
my
you can
wife
Pharaoh.
the link to get me another Cody Finish Your Story because I opened mine, and that was so nice to display. I needed another one to display it, like right.
He moved here. He's finishing his story now. He's having a great time. He's just living it up. Pharaoh's on the shelf with the family.
I have a nice, beautiful stockpile of stuff that I'm gonna finally, because I don't, probably nobody has noticed, but I haven't really done any unboxings in like a long time because we've been very busy with other things, and I have, you know, behind the scenes and whatnot. But finally, I've got like a stock of some of the most recent stuff, and I'll find times, places, and ways to unbox it. And I'm very excited. So
You heard it here
that's
first.
one of them. The
Yes.
finished story, Cody. Great. You know, I really like that one because of the packaging placement. You know,
Yeah.
it's not that Mattel doesn't do that often, but I feel like that level of posing. I'm trying to think
I agree.
some other figures that they've done that on. I think there's been like a couple times they've done it, but that one, you know, sticks out to me because it's it's a little less than common that you get that.
Well,
No.
and I've said this on the show before, but I feel like that's where Jazzware has kind of pushed Mattel, and this is where competition is good. I
Sure.
felt like Mattel upped their packaging game after Jazzwares was just knocking out some amazing packaging.
Yeah.
And that's where competition is so healthy. Like I said, we're in a great wrestling period because of AEW, and I think it's helped the Mattel line having Jazzware. It's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jazzwares was whatever. You know, there are some great offerings there, and I love some of the placement of some of the figures in those packages, and
Yeah.
you couldn't go wrong with some of the work that team had done. So,
Yeah. No, I mean every blood and guts set was knocked out of the park so well.
Yeah.
It looked beautiful packaging, beautiful design, great posing in the boxes.
I love the Jurassic Express packaging where you actually had Jungle Boy on Luchasaurus' shoulders, like how they entered. So they just
and the
made it.
variant the other way around.
I love my variant.
That was one variant I actually skipped. It's like
Understandable.
so.
I got
that
it.
was, I hadn't. I don't know. I think maybe that I was just coming back to ringside, so I'm not exactly sure why or what happened with that, but it was It looked interesting.
It did look interesting.
Better
It's a fun-
the regular way though. That's
Yes.
for the non-mock collectors. Just
Yeah.
start up their tag team match.
That might become the holy grail of the AEW line down the line.
It
You never
could.
know.
You might be right. Yeah. It could suddenly end up with only 150 of those in the entire world. And then everyone's going to talk about how great it is.
That's the truth. That's the
I
truth.
enjoy the nice little silliness to the vibe of this little jungle boy holding this giant dinosaur specimen on his back. It was a very fun imaging.
For sure.
Definitely head to Ringside today. Check out the Cyber Week sale. As Tom mentioned, there'll be a Black Friday 2.0 sale, Cyber Monday 2.0. Don't hesitate if there's something you really want. That's all I'm saying, because as I preached and didn't listen, you're going to miss out.
Buy more, clean out their warehouse so they can fill their warehouse more, so you can buy more come January.
Speaking
We'll be
of,
waiting for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of, there's a bunch of new pre-orders up this week, including the Greatest Hits 10.
Amazing.
We
Great
got Braun
set here.
Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, John Cena, and the final boss, The Rock.
Yeah.
Greatest Hits 10 coming soon to Ringside. How cool does that set look?
Very cool.
As well as, I know Mike is excited for the SummerSlam set.
There's a lot going on here that I'm very, very interested in.
China, Triple H, Mankind, and another awesome Stone Cold Steve Austin. Give me all the Stone Colds. Give me all the Mankinds. Give me all the Chinas. What a package. What a set. I love these sets.
This could have been a Jack's 4-pack 20 years ago, and I would have bought it up. So I'm excited to see it in Elite 4.
I am all over this set. As you know, we don't get the Monday Night War figures, which is, of course, like I'm all Attitude Era all the way because that's where I hopped in, like a lot of people. And so for me, this set is just like ideal. So it's not often we get Attitude Era sets through, like especially 4 in one SummerSlam set is like really surprising to me because usually the pay-per-view sets, right? Or the PLE sets, they're mixing them up. There's like maybe one legendary figure and then something modern, and of course like a Seth Rollins, and then maybe like maybe a throwback Build-A-Figure, maybe not. There was like that.
Do we even know who the Build-A-Figure is with this set? Has that even been? Do I need to go check the website?
I don't know if it's been said. I know, and it's
hold on. Let me check the website.
Let's
see if it's.
I don't know, but then since it's not my not my place, I'll say I.
It's a gray area.
I won't say it yet. I'll say that like I'm happy about the name and like the specific like moment of character that it is. Well, I'll put it that way.
It's on the website. We can announce it.
Oh, okay, good.
It is Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Is it going to be him in a referee shirt? Is that what it is?
I think. Well, that's what happened that event, right? It's specifically from that SummerSlam. So
actually, he was the referee at 2 different SummerSlams. The very first SummerSlam, and then when we made that return years later, so maybe it comes with multiple heads, so we get both versions. Ooh. Like Sam Roberts came with 2 heads. I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Ooh. I like the speculation. That would be cool. But I'm all about. So I'm building out my. Pretty soon I'll have like a nice new place to sit for, a lot of times on camera, I'm like with just a white background. And it's just because I'm not ready to reveal like finally the setup that I've made for myself where I've just recently moved. I'm definitely going to have like a 1998 to like 2002 or 3, like that kind of the sweet spot shelf, I'll call it.
That's awesome.
And, that Jesse Ventura is going to fit perfectly for having that name right there for me.
Yeah, so, absolutely. Give me all the Jessies. I will not complain. We just got the Coliseum collection one, which for me might be figure of the year. That's so incredible.
Good. Yeah, great set. The Bundy is also incredible.
It is. It really is. So if you haven't
all that time, a long wait for Bundy, and it was totally worth it.
100%.
No, what a way to kick him back into the line by throwing him in the Ultimate dish. It's so beautiful, man. I couldn't be happier with that set. Jesse was well needed, and Bundy was well needed. In Ultimate form, beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Perfect combo of somebody returning to the line and the first time in a line.
Yeah,
true.
One of my favorite Coliseum collection sets, and it's exclusive to Ringside. So if you haven't got it yet, ringsidecollectibles.com. Use code FigGuys, save 10%. Merry Christmas. All right.
Coliseum collection also now being exclusive to Ringside. I've seen the question a lot, like how often are the waves going to be and what's going to happen. I don't know the exact wave format at the moment, but I do know there's a lot in the works, and we are going to have like a lot of Coliseum collection figures coming.
Yes.
And it's not going to be like super limited. It's definitely going to be a good like. There's going to be like a wide breadth of figures that are
awesome
within that set.
I love to hear that because, as you know, an LJN kid, I'm in heaven right now. I got LJN's Big Rubber Guys Coliseum collection. What else can I ask for? So the fact that the line is going to be continuing, yeah, baby, I'm excited. That makes me really excited. All right, I got to go back to this picture and
boom.
Also,
there we go.
Retros Wave 2 Ringside exclusive, Paul Heyman, Logan Paul, and Jey Uso.
There they are.
I love that they're mixing in some more modern guys with the retros.
Yeah, I agree. That Ringside Fest, that Rhea that was revealed, another like really great one. So I'm really excited to Also, the other kind of funny thing about the retros is I've had them in hand, but I'm not like a big retro collector. So I end up like either, giving them away to a friend or something like that. And I just recently got the, sorry, I don't mean to take like all the steam away from this new set, but I just got like the first wave, like the Punk wave and the Jesse wave and everything.
I need that wave.
They look great in person. I'm like blown away by, the detail for the style and stuff like that. And they're a lot of fun to look at and mess around with, I think. So,
yeah, that Rhea Ripley looks like a completely different line. Like it is such an unbelievable looking figure, and I like quirky stuff. So like you come out with something like that that's a retro that nobody's seen. Like it's a perfect. That's how the retros line should be. It should be that one big character that you're like, wow. And I'm super stoked for that one. It looks phenomenal.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. And so do these. So go pick up those.
Here's the set I'm really excited for. Ultimate 30 featuring Rhea Ripley, Seth Rollins, and Hulk Hogan. And this Hulk Hogan is the one that is actually comes with a molded shirt that you could pose with him pulling off the shirt, Hulkamania style. What a genius idea. I am so excited for that. Mattel just keeps upping their game and making it more collectible. Like,
yeah, we saw that tech at Ringside Fest, right? Like, he was like holding it up, and it's going to be really cool to see that actually applied. And I think that's a great idea. And I also think, there's a lot of thought that goes into like playability for figures, which of course to me is like really important because that's like, that's like the core of what a toy is. But it seems like to take this level of attention and put it into like posability is also really cool. I'm glad it's like it's like a win-win situation to have something that like to pose to, I think it's a good idea to use like kind of molded in place positions for different figures and kind of get the best of both worlds. And this Hogan like definitely nails that. It's really cool.
Dude,
and
it's
such a great idea. I gotta like my hat's off to them for
genius idea, because as me and Mike like to say, we love the Unmatched Fury.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like statues, but you could now pose them in their signature poses. Exactly.
So, you got the Hogan doing it right there. I mean, it's such a beautiful piece for display. And if you're going to open up your toys to play with them and display them, why not give you the ability to do both? And I completely agree. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm looking forward
I got a glow-in-the-dark Undertaker Unmatched Fury prototype for the highest bidder.
Wow.
Anybody out there?
I'll trade you Abe Simpson and Dancing Homer. You got mini Dancing Homer.
You're not going to be able to give those up.
No, I wouldn't.
And last but not least, we have a brand new Elite 125, and this set is exciting for me. It is Coco Beware, Jacob Fatu, Demolition Crush, Cody Rhodes, Steph Facaire, and Julia. Dude, like I feel like this is the first Elite set in a long time that I need all six.
Yeah.
Like we've got three first time in a lines with Julia, Steph, and Coco. And then Crush returning to the line, a new and improved Jacob Fatu, and then another great Cody Rhodes. I'm excited.
Great stuff.
I'm excited. Steph,
Incredible
I love Steph.
mix.
I love Julia. Like, yes.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I think the other cool thing here is not seeing just one legend usually is what I feel like it ends up with in the Elite, the main Elite line. But there's two.
Exactly.
So Demolition Crush and Coco. That's like
crazy.
Coco, of course, long over. That's like one that you would think would have been out in 2009 when all this madness started. And what is it now? 19. Quick maths. 16 years later, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Roughly. Like
crazy.
Finally, there's a Coco.
You don't have to run a Target to find these in the Legends, because you could just go to Ringside, order them to your house, let them show up before the stores ever get them.
That's best.
Right? What are you waiting for? I'm so excited for this set. But
I'm waiting for Coco Beware. That's what I'm waiting for.
I can't wait. Fly away. Let's go. Birdman, let's go.
I love
Frankie's coming too.
Yeah. Needed.
And we can hope down the line, maybe we get an Ultimate Edition Coliseum Collection Coco.
That would be
never know.
Is that a request, Tommy?
That's
might be.
I request. I want Ted Arcidi as an Ultimate Edition. Are you kidding me?
That one might be a little harder for me.
I know. Steve and I laugh about it. I think Steve and I might be the only people who want Ted Arcidi. And honestly, it's probably just me. It's probably not even Steve. So,
And I'm just saying, an Ultimate Frankie would be pretty cool.
That would be
give
cool.
him a little wingspan going on there.
Listen, we got an articulated Pharaoh. Why can't we get an articulated Frankie? Right. And speaking of which, let's just take a pause to wish CM Punk and AJ Lee, send them some love and prayers for the loss of little Larry. CM Punk posted that heartfelt tribute to him, and as anybody who's had a pet, a dog, a cat, any pet, it's so hard losing them. And we know like that was their kid, and I've been through it, and I know Mike's been through it.
Yeah.
We love our fur babies. Sam has been through it, so just sending them a lot of love and prayers during this time because he was their world, so it just stinks.
Yeah. Larry was this past Comic-Con. He was like hanging around in the back while we were waiting to do things with. This is like I think even I don't know. He was hanging around back there while Punk was there, and I can't remember like what time of day it was or whatever, but. Just the most relaxed pup, just hanging out and taking the world in. So when I read Punk's tribute to them, I was like, that's the Larry that I met for sure.
Yeah, dude, I started like tearing up.
Yeah. We love our animals, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just pulls out your heartstrings. Mike and I were lucky enough to like see him in person. We were at the All Out when he escaped and ran down the ramp and ran around the ring. So we were there.
Always causing chaos, but in the best way possible. Dog chaos is always manageable chaos.
I guess we're also chaos. At this point, we're allowed to say we actually saw CM Punk walking him backstage, dude, outside.
Yeah, well,
Mike wouldn't let me go over and pet him now. Mike's like, you can't do it. I'm like, I just want to say hi to the dog. So, I'm a crazy dog person. So, I mean, at work.
Me too.
In the casino, people bring their dogs in all the time. And like, if there's a dog, I stop work and I have to go say hi to the dog. I don't know who would bring their dog to a casino because I wouldn't let my dog walk around on those dirty floors. But they're there all the time. And it just helps make my night a little better.
Yeah.
But,
you're depriving your dog is what you're saying. That dirty floor to him, that's like a buffet. Like,
I mean, that is the truth.
Which is perfect for a casino, too. So, like, you're just...
All right, now let's move on to another pre-order. I know this one is one we're all excited for. A brand new bell-to-bell ringside exclusive Demolition Axe and Smash. Tom, why don't you take it away? I got more pictures lined up here. These are up for pre-order right now.
They are. Bell to bell. What's to be said? This is kind of our set before I say this, I preface this with like I really enjoy the bell to bell figures, but I know they're not for everybody. That kind of Remco style. With that having been said, everybody can definitely take a look at them and see how sweet they can be, and this is a good example of that. I think these ones turned out really nicely. Tommy, you're the one that told me that these scale so well with your Superstars figures, and I think
showed you the picture to prove it to you, and you were like, "Wow, they
did." I couldn't believe it. I don't know what I was thinking. So
they scale like I have them displayed together, and they're seamless because I have my Road Warriors mixed in with my Superstars. I have the Steiners from you guys. I have Sabu and Danhausen.
Beautiful.
They're just so seamless. They are the exact same scale, so I will absolutely be picking these up when they come out. Axe and Smash in this form. They look great. They absolutely look great. Let's look a little closer at Axe.
Thank you.
So good.
Great face paint on these. Definitely like the sculpts also, it's like obviously like a different sculptor than the Unsanctioned line. So ultimately they took a little Demolition in general, I think is taking a little longer than I had hoped, but I'm happy that they're finally getting out. And this is the next one of the next steps of that. So
dude,
the quote near and dear to my heart for sure.
But I feel like even the paint job is just perfect. The silver just pops. Yeah. It's really a job well done here. Smash. Even the mustache, you can see the mustache perfectly. Really stands out. Like incredible job on these.
So good.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks to the factory for their hard work on this. They did. They made them look really sharp. So,
I'm excited for these. I am very excited for these.
And unlike other Remco style figures, they're legit. They're right there in front of you. You can see them. You can hold them. They'll be delivered. You won't have to call your credit card company and dispute it.
I'm not getting involved in any of this.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Mike.
I didn't say nothing. No.
But I think we were all shocked last Friday, Black Friday. Ringside did it again They did it with the Road Warriors last year when all of a sudden there's a brand new drop that we were not expecting, but we have it in hand. Brand new Demolition Unsanctioned.
Oh, baby.
Multiple
So
heads. You really
beautiful.
just crush it. Just
that. Look at 'em all.
absolutely crush it.
Yeah.
These are top notch.
It's awesome, man. And I totally wasn't expecting it. It was like and that's my favorite thing. It's one of those left field, like, oh my god, I gotta order it. It's shipping. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Love the metallic design on the box too. Chef's kiss. So good. Everything looks spectacular. But Tom knows I don't like to keep things in the box, so I'm gonna let him talk while I open it.
Well,
the
I'm
other
glad you guys like them.
Yeah, hell
There's
yeah.
so many things to point out about these. Number one, I love how you changed the packaging to match the figures in the box. Like, to me, that's a standout. Like, I love that. Multiple packaging. I'll show off the other one. I have them both right here.
Yeah.
If I can reach it. Yeah, here we go. Here's the other box. Packaging matches.
Beautiful.
Let me move my hand so you can actually see it in full beauty. Oh, so nice. And what I love about this, nice break front. Plenty of autograph space. So if you're going to go to a convention and you need Demolition figures signed, you don't want to get like individual signed. You want a tag team pack. You want Axe and Smash together, because what else? Why would you want a tag team, an individual package, and autograph when you could have Demolition together? Like, how cool is that? How cool is this? Again, the back picture actually even matches too, right? Holy smokes! I didn't even notice that. I noticed the front did, but let's show you the back. They matched the figure. It's genius.
Yeah, this is a thing of beauty right there.
that.
Look at that. That is so clean. The face paint looks immaculate, man. Oh, I love it so much. So much. Look at it. Look at the details. Like, these aren't painted on. These are molded studs. So you're getting the full, the cuffs, everything. It's just so clean looking. But the best detail for me, and this is a silly detail, but not for me, the blue on the knee pad really, really pops. Different, you know, it got a nice, complete different vibe to it. But this is, look at the chains on the side. So good. I'm in awe at the quality, and these are so durable feeling. You know, it's nothing breaks your heart when you get a toy and it's like feels not up to your standards. You know, these are so clean and so nice feeling. Like, this is a toy's toy.
That's
or really,
true.
if William Regal had this in hand, this is a man's toy. Oh, the vests too are so thick.
Who's the bigger Demolition fan between the two of you?
It's time wise, it's got to be Tom, but I always loved Demolition so much, especially in fig form. I was always playing with them, even before I knew who they were. It's just like, because they pop, they have such a good gimmick.
Yeah, for sure.
I think my favorite
Gorgeous.
Demolition moment, still, like, to this day, has to be the Royal Rumble when they came out number 1 and 2. Like, I'll never forget Howard Finkel introducing the first one, and then he's like, and now the man who drew number 2, and the Demolition music hits again. Like, I just remember jumping out of my seat as a kid and like being, oh my god, it's Demolition gonna fight each other.
Unbelievable.
The
And then
quality.
Do you guys
on
know
these
who number
vests.
3 was in that Rumble? Does anybody remember?
I don't remember.
I don't. Tell me.
Andre the Giant, and then they just
Oh,
started
God.
beating down Andre the Giant.
As they should. What an unfair advantage for them already.
I don't
Andre's like 4 people.
Let me add my extra camera to
Wow.
the stage here to show you the background of the box.
Dude, the quality of the vest is insane. How
You
thick
got-
and perfect it is. Wow.
It's
Fans
you know
in the
it's
background,
pretty easy to
fans.
get off, which is nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's not.
It doesn't
you're
feel
not
like
gonna
you're
break
ripping
it or
it.
anything by just
Yeah.
pushing the plastic around. Same thing with the gauntlets.
Wow, they really do feel great. These vests feel
They-
amazing.
Yeah. The toys themselves feel amazing in hand, man. I'm like, this is a nice, sturdy figure, man.
Ready for battle.
Look,
it fits with the rest of your collection, right?
They're ready to beat up Ethan Page, man. They're rocking and rolling.
Let me make this screen just a little bigger to show people up front, like how good. How is that, Mike? You hit that. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
There we go. Look
Clean,
at
man.
how good that is. I heard
So
people,
good.
some people like making comments about how it looked like he was wearing a mask. Look how
Ugh.
nice that face paint is. Like, look at
Now,
the detail.
I kind of want Kiss figures from Ringside. Just throwing that out there because these
Let's look at the back really quick.
the face paint came out so good.
Let's show you
That's
the
in the
knee
unsanctioned celebrity line.
Yes.
pad. Sign me up for that. I'll take that in a heartbeat. But these are incredible. Like, holy
Yeah.
smokes. Let me get Mr. Axe out of here.
They look so good together too. Like it's so awesome, man. I'm in awe.
The
I
axe,
love
here
it.
comes the smasher.
Yeah.
Absolutely. To me, still one of my
Oh.
favorite theme songs
Hell yeah.
in the history of wrestling.
Removable knee pad. That's
Why is my
very,
camera
very
facing
with
that?
the buttons on it, the clasps on the back. That is brilliant.
There we go.
Very nice.
Yeah, the knee pad tech has, you know, I remember when like the Road Warriors came out, there was a lot of concern, like, oh, if I take this off, like, I'll never get it back on. Again, that's not happening here. You know,
Yeah.
you take the knee pad off, you're going to be able to put it back on, and you should be all set. With no
Very
problems.
well. Very, very well. This is so cool.
Look how cool this is up front. Look at this axe. I love they both come with multiple heads too. One with the tongue out, so you can pose them.
Yeah.
Whichever head you prefer. But the quality of the vest just feels. I don't know if you could see how thick it is, man.
It's perfect. You
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 don't
don't
have to
feel
worry
like
about
you're
ripping this.
Yeah.
So
No fragileness needed, you know.
absolutely, these are absolutely amazing.
Who needs to be fragile with wrestling figures, right? Isn't that the thing? You want to smash. You want to smash your smash.
I need to finally have my WrestleMania Demolition versus the Road Warriors match, and now we can make it happen.
So good.
Beautiful.
Kudos. These are
phenomenal.
Thank you.
stellar. Yeah.
I'm ecstatic that you guys like them. I think, you know, obviously there's a lot of demolition figures out and in existence right now, but I feel really good about these. Like, you know, it was at one point there was no demolition figures on the market, and these, as I said before, it took a little bit longer than I hoped, and the reason for that was, again, you know, just like I was saying a few months ago when the Road Warriors came out, I don't really want to like settle for lower than subpar quality, you know.
Yeah.
I think there's some times when you get things back and it might take a little bit longer, especially as we and like the RSC Toys side are trying to get into a good groove as these figures come out. I don't want to put anybody in a position where they're getting things. It's one thing if like you see it and you're like, yeah, maybe I don't want to get that. Then fine, I'm not gonna like force anybody to get them. But,
Yeah.
if you get it in hand and then like you're like, I wish I hadn't bought this. That to me, that's like the worst feeling. I don't ever want to like put anybody through that. So
Well,
I want to make sure like you see it. If you like it, you know it's going to be the same in hand when you get it, compared to just like the photos you're seeing of it. or what have you.
Yeah.
This looks like a real life smash. If you're looking fast, are you going to know this is a figure? Look how good this looks.
We
clean,
have been
man.
working with incredible sculptors on not just this line, not just like the stuff you've seen come out, but like the stuff that's going to come out. And I'm like, you know, we don't have like Jezzel Giant on our side, right? So
Yeah.
we have to make do with what we have. And in my opinion, we're not just making do, like we're exceeding expectations, and we will, as you see more to come, because we're working with some like amazing 3D sculpts to be on some of these releases. And I'm not just excited for these ones, but excited for what you'll see in the future as well. But as far as demolition goes, like, yeah, I like how it's like the black. I know the black and yellow is the variant, but that's the one that I opened to.
Oh, it's so good.
I went straight for that one first, but the likenesses
Also,
they're
very,
just
very.
great.
You got the joints perfectly. They're very movable, posable, not stiff joints for people. If anybody's wondering about that,
Perfect, man.
Yeah.
Definitely not some good QA testing on these, and we're still gonna continue listening. I've seen some things that people have said that make sense to me, and I also understand the people that aren't happy with like the painted on straps, but I'll tell you what I was like thinking about this in development. I didn't want to be in a position with some molded straps that we're working on with the factory, like so in such early stages as we develop these things that would then like come out not that great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like, to me, that's like a perfect thing for Mattel to do because they have like a well-oiled machine and there's like a lot of good details they can put into stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I think those figures also turned out great. But as far as ours go, like the painted on straps totally work. I think they're super clean, super nice, and they add to the posability, and it's just like a great look. So we made up for it in other places with like, you know, some painted on studs on the trunks, but also like 3D studs on the boots, like on the gauntlets, 3D studs. Like you said, Mike, on the vest, 3D studs.
Yeah.
So,
I just also want to point out,
them.
you also got the tattoos under the arm pads.
Yeah.
The elbow pads.
And
So that's,
I mean, if you picked up the Road Warriors from you guys, like these even like I'm already feeling advancements, if that makes sense. Like these feel already better quality. And those weren't bad quality to begin with. You know what I mean? Like so, it feels definitely moving in great.
look at the quality of the vest, guys. Look
yeah.
how thick it is.
For sure, you're right. It's, you know, we're trying to. We're going as we go along and trying to stick as close as possible to making improvements and getting a good product out. You know, that's what I want Sanction to be, and I think so far that's what we're doing. So
look how the masks fit. Like that's so good, man.
Great masks too.
Like that's
even
cool.
the alternate hands. You know, let's give you some bang for your buck here. You know.
Yeah.
We got some comments in the chat. Don DeBomb Smith says they give the original Mattel figures a run for their money. Actually, they may be better, and I don't disagree with him. I think they're better. I absolutely.
Well, I'll have no comment on that, but thank you to Dom, and I think that's a nice thing to say. But
And listen,
I think the Mattel figures are great. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, absolutely, and it's just open to.
I'm for sure
opinion.
like happy with these too.
Yeah.
These are great, and honestly, I don't see anything wrong with the paint on. You can't even tell looking at them. Like the straps look great. I have like
they're
so
well,
good.
you know, they're super clean, and I think I guess it comes kind of down to a preference. If you prefer that you have like everything molded on a figure, then
Again,
there's ways to do that. But like I knew as we were developing it, you know, and it wasn't. I've said like in a few places like it's a little bit about budget, but it's. If I felt like we could do it in a way that I would have been satisfied with, I probably would have like pushed for it in the budget. But I think it's just not the right time for us to do that kind of mold. And so I thought the painted ones looked amazing when we saw like the early samples of them, and I knew then that it was the right decision.
I dig it too, because like if you don't want the loose straps hanging off of the chest, I mean this is your best bet right here, and especially for like photography. You know, stuff like that. Sometimes those extra accessories, they don't lay properly and they look goofy in photos. So I think this is a beautiful way to do it.
The masks fit so perfect.
Yeah.
Match right up with the eyes. Like great detail and that, how good they fit. And I love
so awesome.
How you could just see the eyes sticking through the mask. It's
I like that too. That's pretty cool and exciting detail about pretty wild tag team, right?
Yeah,
one of my. I mean, Road Warriors are my best favorite tag team of all time, but Demolition, I love Demolition too. So
I love these knee pads. I'm just studying. I love every little bit about it, man.
And Mike knows I'm a huge collector of Demolition toys. I'll buy anything Demolition. So
cool.
Yeah, I love it, man. These are
glad you guys like them.
Good. Yeah, man.
Exciting.
And, from the packaging to the final execution, so good. And I love Tom's aspect of getting the autograph, because especially for 2-packs, like sometimes it's not a viable option, and like you got so much space on here to work with, and just make it happen, man.
Like you don't have to squeeze the autograph in on there either. Like it's just so roomy, and like you get a nice like metallic or red like silver paint pen, and that thing is gonna pop. That thing is good. Maybe the white for a smash on this one. So
many different options.
I'm not going to open this one because I'm telling you right now, the next time I see them at a convention, I'm bringing this to get autographed.
Done. Cool.
I don't have a Demolition autograph yet, and I've seen them at a bunch of conventions. I've taken pictures with them. I need this signed. I really need this signed.
I'm opening because I love having open
both.
figures, man.
What a great job! And also, guys, if you haven't picked up the Road Warriors yet, they are still available at Ringside.
They're still there.
Yeah,
So
they're
you use
so
code
good.
FigGuys, you could save yourself 10% on top if they are. I think they're in the Cyber Monday sale, the Cyber Week sale as well.
Yeah, they are. Get them while they're hot.
Get them before they're gone, because once they're gone, you won't be getting them.
Too, right? You never know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely, grab them before they're gone. Once the Road Warriors are gone, you won't be getting them again, right?
the silver face paint pops so beautifully, man. Metallics. I'm a big sucker for metallic paint jobs, and when it's done right, it's done right. These are done immaculately.
Heck yeah.
Oh my
Even the eye color, everything's so good on
They
these.
feel so heavy too. They're
That's
like,
what I'm saying. They feel
adorable.
They feel like good toys, man.
They should line up with the rest of your collection. You know,
Absolutely.
as I have said, like a broken record, but it's true. I want to make sure they scale well, they fit well. Yeah, look at that.
He's taking Cody back to the mountain.
Yeah,
You know what else you could do? You could also have Axe and Smash versus FTR now.
Yeah.
versus Cash and Dax.
There
Happens
you
to
go.
rhyme with
Good
Axe and
idea.
Smash. Why would you not imagine that match? So
That's my
I-
favorite thing to do with figures is set up those like intergenerational fantasy matchups.
Yeah.
that's, I mean, to me, like I always have this dream of setting up a whole WrestleMania card, dream fantasy matches, and just photographing it.
Oh,
And I'm gonna be setting up a fake, well, not a fake, but an arena, a FigGuys arena, where I'm gonna start doing a bunch of that stuff.
Let's see it. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Go
Well,
do that.
I don't know, Tom. Have you checked out what figure toy companies doing with all these new accessory kits, and like they have a scrum set, and
Yeah.
is there any chance you start adding stuff like that to the unsanctioned line?
What would you guys like to see?
Oh my gosh, where do I start?
I know Tom is dying for some accurate barricades that
Yes.
were a thing at one point. he's
When you
clamoring
say
for 'em.
accurate, what are you thinking about?
I want
Well,
the
yeah.
old '80s barricades.
The 80s ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
the
missing-
baby blues. Is that what you're talking? You talk about like
Yeah.
the old
Or
school
you could do
ones?
silver. They could be silver,
Silver
or
would be
baby
good,
blue.
yeah.
They was silver before they were baby blue.
Mhm.
So if
Man.
you happen to have both, I would pick up both.
Cool.
I love
Do some
it. I
glow in
love.
the dark ones.
Listen, I'm here for it.
I'd
I
love
love
some-
the ringside accessory packs. So that's
Yeah.
it's one of those things that kind of falls in line with it, and it's
sure.
something I absolutely know you guys would crush out of the park.
We're always open to the idea of like new accessories, and it
Yeah.
has come up, recently and just in general. So if you have anything that you would like to see us do, I'm up, my ears always open. So happy to hear about it. But yeah, we've got stuff like that we're taking looks at and considering for development in the background.
Oh, sweet.
I love it.
Maybe
you
a nice
gotta
little
start
We've been
entrance
really like
stage.
hyper focused on unsanctioned at the moment to make sure we're in a good place that everyone's happy. But
Yeah.
accessories are not lost on me. So
Yeah,
I love
no,
to hear
I'm
that.
definitely going to need a plethora of accessories with that awesome Ringside Collectibles exclusive defining moments New Jack coming. Because
That's gonna be
that's
something.
something.
Huh?
That is
Isn't that
something, man.
talk about a Ringside Fest surprise, huh?
Huge.
What a main event. I don't think
Yeah.
anybody saw that coming. Like, me and Mike were like, and a staple gun? Like, we're
That was
getting
cool.
a
Yeah.
staple gun with a bloody variant head. Like, it's a second Mattel bloody figure in a matter of months.
And it's New Jack of all people. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's New Jack. I'm excited.
Wild. Absolutely wild. There's some things you just don't have on your bingo card ever, and that was I think I said it on the show. The company that makes Barbies is coming out with a New Jack
Yeah, with
figure,
New Jack.
and it's got a bloody variant. I mean, it's amazing.
Great looking figure. Defining moments is a great set where we have a lot of opportunities for stuff like that. So I think Mattel did an incredible job on that, and I can't wait to see the first samples for sure. It's
Yeah.
Like, and I'll say this, like, without Ringside, where would we collectors be? Because you guys get some amazing stuff that would never hit stores.
Yeah,
Like New Jack.
New Jack probably you'd never see that on the shelf.
Like a Bloody Austin would
Sure,
probably
yeah.
never be sitting on a shelf in Walmart. Some of the sets, like this Cody Rhodes finished the
Pharaoh.
story set, some
Yeah.
of the Coliseum collection might not be around right now if not for Ringside. Like, it might have not continued. I don't know. So the defining moments are back because of Ringside. Like, we
Yeah.
are so lucky to have Ringside. So like this Thanksgiving and Christmas, we're really thankful for you guys.
I'm thankful for y'all too. And definitely, if we weren't all enjoying this together, we wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm all about that. I love what Mattel has going on. I'm very, I have to say this since I'm on your show. Last time I was like, the next Unsanctioned release is going to like blow your mind. And I know like, this one, clearly you guys were like very excited, but the funny thing is like, this isn't even the one I was talking about.
No? I don't know how you talk. I can't imagine.
I think sooner than you think you're gonna hopefully sooner rather than later you're gonna see like what the next one is, and then maybe we'll see what happens then. I'll have to come back and talk to you again.
You're always welcome. We have a guy in the chat by the name of Goldberg saying, do you plan to do just one release a year, or will there be multiple? Will that change?
Yeah, the one. Thanks for putting me on the spot, Maddie. Whatever, man. No. The one release a year was just kind of like while we're getting the groove in. I think next year you're going to see a lot more than 2026. Definitely going to be like, I'm not going to say it's like the year of Unsanctioned because that seems like a little insane, but there's going to be a lot more Unsanctioned figures this year than there were last year. I'll
say this. It'll be the year of Unsanctioned. I'll say it. I'm excited.
No, it's not like it's there. So, and then, I think it's, to me, it's working a little bit better for us as time goes. We'll see as time goes on, like with the upcoming year, what a release cadence would look like. And I was kind of saying the same thing to you guys with the Road Warriors, and I'm glad I never made any promises because, again, I don't want to promise like, oh, Demolition's coming in April after you just had Road Warriors, and you get like a crappy face paint job or something like that. Like, it's not an entirely new process for us, but it's new enough that we really wanted to get in a good place with the people we're working alongside at the factory, like in 3D development, in design, like all the stuff that you're going through, and like the toy lines that you're used to. I don't really want to cut any corners on any of that stuff. And I want to make sure that it all turns out well. So especially at the start of this, putting it in a position where we're like promising something and saying all these things, like, it wasn't something that was ever going to like work for us. So, this year in that case, like to think like, oh, we only had 1-2 Unsanctioned releases in 2025. It's like, okay, well, yeah, but now that we've kind of gone through this and we've worked some of the initial kinks out in doing this, we're in a lot better place to move forward. And I think that's what's like really exciting about it is like, if you like the quality of Road Warriors, the quality of Demolition, know that we're like taking in all the feedback that we're getting, know that like behind the scenes, we have our own feedback on different things. And I just want to improve. I want them to keep getting better. I want to hit names that everybody wants. Obviously, like I want to do really fun things with them. I do want to expand into, thinking about things like accessories or what would be like a cool setup or pack, like all these kinds of things. They're not lost on me, and it won't be in a position where it's like, oh, you're only getting like one a year. Otherwise, I'd be an older man than I already am. It happens, and those all come out. But in the meantime, it's like for sure, like I'm seeing things, I'm hearing things, and I say what I say when I feel like I have something to say. So
I love it. And I love the model, like the model of, hey guys, guess what we're releasing? Oh, and you could order it today and it'll ship this week. Like to me, in a world full of pre-orders, I love this model. Like it's just so refreshing. There's no waiting. Oh, to me, it's night and day. Like, I mean, I get why people do the pre-orders because they need to order what people actually pay for. I'm not knocking that, but there's just something so much more fun about this, like not having to wait months.
Yeah, I remember talking to you guys about this back, when Road Warriors came out, and it's like it's similar to like we get all that, they get all that kind of fun, in like shoe collectors get that kind of fun, And this kind of drop thing to me is really exciting and like a great thing to kind of implement into the collecting that we do, because we also have a lot of this kind of like Pokemon card energy and like shoe energy, like that stuff, and hats or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not lost on me that there's like a community around it all. And I think this type of drop situation and strategy for us, like I pushed really hard that we would do it this way, because not only is it like fun to just be surprised, it's like this way you don't have to wait. You know, like you how great of a thing is like a day that comes along that you suddenly get like a tag team that you haven't had in years and years, or like even the day that, you know, maybe an individual figure or two comes, like it's going to be the same level of excitement, you know? So I look forward to continuing that. And that is also not to say that there won't be a situation where we could do a pre-order also. So it's not like just because we're having fun with that, we can definitely, I'm happy to like have fun with pre-orders the way that people are used to it too.
No, absolutely. The variety of it both are fantastic, and it's so cool. Like when you walked into the KB Toys as a kid and you'd seen that brand new line of Titantron Live out there that you didn't even know existed. You know,
it does feel a lot like that. It adds some of that like fun mystery back into it, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, that's for collectors, especially nowadays. It's a lost feeling. I feel almost sometimes
I'm
because
with you, Mike. You're right. That's
my kids will never experience that. They're not going to be like walking in, you know, like, oh my god, they got the K-pop Demon Hunter toys. It's like no, it's like, but it's the pre-order thing works as well. But the surprise drops. It's just it feels like you guys are just. You do it for the collectors, and that's
for sure. It's really fun,
right here.
You know. And I was in those same KBs along with everybody else, so I totally know that, and I think we're in a good place with respect to like wrestling figures and that type of fun. And I don't know if it happens here and there, like in other places, but I really want to like kind of pioneer that idea of like having this kind of fun, like with wrestling figures in that way. So.
Yeah. And I'll say this with no shade thrown at any other indie toy company. You guys are leading the 6-inch figure scale line by far from any of the other ones so far.
That's hefty praise. Thank you. Because I've seen some really good stuff out there. And again, like as I've said like previously, I don't, you know, I'm not really like, there's a lot of like talk and discussion I've noticed that goes on with that stuff. I don't have like a ton of time to get involved in it. I tend to stick like to our stuff and making sure I can be like focused on people that are in our community a little more directly and stuff like that. It gives me more time to interact with everybody. So it's like, if I was adding all that stuff to my plate, I would just like throw up at the sight of every toy I see. But like, it's not lost on me that there's a lot going on with respect to that stuff. And like I said, I've seen some really good looking stuff. So it's not like, I totally understand how it can feel to be in that position and know you're working on some great things, you know? But for me, it's just, I got to process it a little bit differently so I can make sure that, you know, on our end, you guys are getting like the best that you can get. You know?
No, absolutely. And it's appreciated. Absolutely appreciated.
Sure.
And also, not to be forgotten, at a very affordable price point as well.
Yeah. Well, that's also a huge part of it, right? Like another aspect of, I don't know what's going on with other people that might have like higher price points, but, you know, with respect to us, like the long wait for some of these things. And, you know, we're lucky enough that we are, you know, a little bit bigger, obviously, than most kind of indie toy producers with respect to that. So we have a little wiggle room to budget and to, you know, make sure that like if there's mistakes, we're fixing them and, you know, kind of work with the clock a little bit in a way that these things come out that we can make them more affordable and have things like, you know, 2 head sculpts with like 2 different expressions where you might otherwise, you know, and of course, like in bigger toy lines, they have way bigger budget to manage and stuff like that. So you may only end up with like a screaming sculpt or something like that. With us, like I've been trying really hard to focus on the idea that like you get some variety and like some bang for your buck with that sort of thing. And like all like the tariff nightmares this year and like that fluctuations and stuff. I feel really proud of the fact like we were still able to kind of get it in the same range as like, you know, what you expect from like an elite figure and an unsanctioned figure or something like that, like within like your budget as like a collector, you know, that it's definitely something like we're aiming to do, and we'll continue to aim to do that.
And it said there's so many toy companies out there, and that's a way to get ahead. And that's why you make decisions. Painting on the straps, that looks fine. That takes nothing away from the figure.
No,
like,
I'm glad you feel that way. And again, like I'm not knocking anybody that would rather molded straps. Like I have like my little preferences for different things too.
100%. We all do. But again, holding it in hand, like I see, maybe somebody sees it in pictures. Until you hold it in hand, and me and Mike preach this all the time. You can't judge something until you have it in hand, because pictures never seem to do justice, right?
Yeah.
You know, you could only capture so much in a picture, but when you hold this in your hand and you can feel the quality, you could feel how thick this vest is, how thick this mask is. It's for the price point, you're not going to beat it. You're really not going to beat it.
For sure.
Yeah.
So,
no, I love it. I got nothing but good things to say over here. I'm posing them. I'm sitting here staring off at my demolition.
And the truth is, Mike, when he goes to pose these and take some amazing photos, which I'm sure he will this week, like we're going to see just great quality photos of great figures. I can't wait for Mike to get those up.
I'm already like the gears are moving over here. I'm looking at them like, all right, this is great. But that's the cool thing too, is like there's the variety, as you were talking about, the different head sculpts and stuff. It goes so long for a collector, especially like, I remember him, you know, with his tongue out, or like there's the guy that doesn't remember him with his tongue out. Like you're hitting two different audiences basically on it, and nostalgia is the biggest sale pitch of all time. So it's awesome.
Sorry,
no, you're good.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, you know, one weird thing that always sticks in my head about this is like, you know, I've said like many times, like X-Pac is my favorite wrestler of all time, and that came out in definitely like my figure collecting when I was younger. I have to say, like, as a kid, I was always kind of annoyed I didn't get like a neutral sculpt of his. Like, I just like just playing with them and like doing moves and stuff like that. I'm just like always looking at this X-Pac with his tongue out. And so it's it was just like, you know, now that I'm a little older, I'm like maybe playing with them a little less in that way. It's not a problem for me to like have it posed. But like when you're a kid and you're playing and like you don't really trying to use that imagination or whatever, like you don't have a ton of options. You're just basically stuck with like thinking about the fact that like X-Pac could get kicked in the tongue. And it's like it's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying. And so
of course.
That also, it carries over into like an adult collector. Like if you have like a change of mood with your posing or something like that, nothing wrong with having something a little bit different and like another option to consider, especially like for your favorites, you know?
Yeah.
That always really stuck with me. And I think about that even now, like when we're developing some of these, you know?
Yeah.
Nice, easy head removal and pop a new one on and look,
just like that.
There you go.
Just like that.
Oh, there you go. And I just
Such
love
good
the
expression.
The possibilities that come with a line like this for guys who might never want to go sign a Legends deal or go somewhere else. The doors are open now. We can get so many more people to add to our collection now.
Yeah, I like that too. Any names on your list now that we're here again? I remember I remember the ones you asked for in February or March. Earlier.
Yeah, dude.
It feels like it was so long ago, but it was earlier this year, right? It's wild, isn't it?
I know Mike, the one we mentioned. I know Mike wants a Raven.
I know.
I want a Raven too,
especially with the awesome documentary, really kind of putting his name back in people's mouths and brains, and you have the whole flock at that point. I mean, you gotta start trickling them out. You need your Perry Saturns, and then if you start dabbling in that aspect, I mean. We can just become limitless.
That's another name I really like.
Yeah,
I do like Perry Saturn. I like
Perry
his. The cool thing about Saturn to me is like I feel like that is definitely someone with a really unique body mold. That's not something. Yeah. That's not a character you could like, or a person you could like really kind of share parts with. In my opinion.
But a very very well-deserving person of a figure.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Somebody that was one of those guys you watched in the ring who was really captivating. The Rings of Saturn was such a great finish. I loved it.
Mike, I think Tom will get a kick out of your Raven story that you told me.
Which one? Oh, geez, yes. Well, here, let's. So blessed beyond blessed is the term for it. I got to work with Raven for a few years in a local promotion, and I was just trying to go get an autograph from him because I wasn't going to let the opportunity. He was sitting at his merch table. Nobody was there. It was after the show. It was like time to put my Mark shoes back on. I walked right over to him. I was like, "Hey man," I was like, "Can I get an 8x10?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "It'll be $30." And I was like, "Well, I was gonna buy two. I was gonna get one for my grandpa." And it was like, whatever. I would have paid, whatever he was asking. It was just that moment of getting the autograph finally after working with him for so long, and I was pumped. So he was like, "Your grandpa, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "All right." And I was like, "Pick out one of your photos." So he had like 3 stacks of different 8x10s on the table, and it was like, cool. So he signs it. Great night. Hug it out. Walk away. Super happy. I'm staring at my framed one. I'm like, yes, finally got Raven's, scribble in the books. And I give my grandpa his, and we go over there for some holiday or whatever, and it's hanging up on the wall. And I'm like, oh, I'm so awesome. My grandpa's so proud of me. My grandpa's a very religious gentleman. It was the Sandman on the crucifix with Raven standing on bloody, and my uncle's like, "Dude, take that down. You don't want that on the wall." And he's like, "No, that's Michael. That's his wrestling thing." Like
he gave you the extreme one, huh?
Yeah, of course. For Grandpa, you have to give Gramps the extreme ones, right?
It seems like your grandpa appreciated it. So.
He did. He really did appreciate it, and he complete oversighted the part where he should have been offended. So I appreciate that as well. But it was such a fun Raven, like, because that's so Raven, He would just be like, let me sign that for you.
That's so Raven. I think that was a different show with a different actress.
But yeah, so many great talents out there that just belong with figures, that we haven't seen in either forever. Or it's been a never. I would like a Mongo McMichael.
Yeah,
like there's.
Who I want? I just thought of somebody. Give me a Taz. I need an old school Taz.
I'd like that too. Taz is under contract, obviously, so that's a little bit harder for us to do with Unsanctioned. So that's kind of I think like there's a little overlap. Maybe someone like Demolition and this we're like working on this, and things happen, and people's contracts change and sign deals, but Taz to me seems pretty firm where he's at right now, so I don't know that's like something that is accessible for us, but I would love to do Taz. I'm sure
I would love to see Unsanctioned take at Balls Mahoney from Nutley, New Jersey, with a nice graffitied up steel chair, like he was ever so daunting. ECW is such a lingering part in my fandom, so I'm always like thinking Balls Mahoney was always one of my favorite characters, and he did great in his WWE run when they rebooted ECW. I always thought like he was on Raw for a while afterwards. Like he had a good run, man, for being the guy named Balls Mahoney. He did pretty good for himself.
I agree. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Lance Storm.
I see people in the chat saying Gangrel. They all want Gangrel.
Gangrel. Another name I really like.
Yeah, so. Impact Players. I know that's a bold one. I like it. I dig it.
I mean, maybe I'm thinking outside the box here, but is there a chance maybe one day Ringside could get the TNA license and do TNA figures?
I don't know. Anything's possible in this day and age.
I mean, you got to speak stuff into existence to make it happen. So we can.
I like the way you're thinking.
And congrats to TNA on their new TV deal with AMC. That's
true. So. That's true. That's something.
Yeah, AMC's still looking for wrestling after all these years. We were supposed to be on a reality show when we were doing our local promotion with Billy Corrigan. We filmed like 4 to 8 episodes for AMC. And then we were on our way to this huge blow off. It was going to be the finale. We were going to Minnesota for our first big break show, and we're halfway to Minnesota, and they pulled us over and they go, AMC just called. They're canceling all reality programming. We're like, all right, like, what does that mean for us? But we still got to have a great show, and we opened for Sugar Ray, so that was interesting.
Cool.
Yeah,
right.
A lot of fun. Flavor Flav was there. It was like a fever dream.
Wow, dude,
that was to Flavor Flav at the casino.
Yeah,
he was at my casino in the poker room with the big clock on, just playing poker one night.
How cool. Why not, man? If I was Flavor Flav, I'd be in your casino too. It's probably a good, fun casino. But yeah, I mean, there's so many names out there.
So many names, and yeah, lots of like different. Obviously, there's all kinds of different promotions and things out there, and we take a look at everything. I would say so. Yeah. It's nothing is impossible unless it's already under some kind of contract somewhere.
And I love the fact that Mike mentioned Kiss before, and people are asking for Kiss. You just never know where it can expand to. Listen, Big Rubber Guys are doing Rambo and other people.
That's true. Big Rubber Guys definitely. They're like, kind of breaking it out of the mold a little bit.
Yeah. MLB guys. So,
there's the Kiss tie-in. You could do the Demon, and that could be the slow break crossover, right?
You know, one that I'd like to do, like, really. I don't know that like what level this could even work for us, but Wrath. I would like to do a Wrath.
I would love.
I think that would be very cool.
Mortis.
I a lot of times I watch like old matches on streams on YouTubes and stuff like that, and Wrath always stands out to me. Like, man, so what a guy like that would look great as an action figure. All those guys, anything you see on like kind of those old streams, I'm really like a big fan of.
I love goofy characters. Like Glacier was always a big deal for me, and everybody, everybody was dogging on Glacier, but I thought as the kid watching Nitro back then, Glacier was better than Goldberg in my opinion. Like I was hooked, man. And there's a lot of those guys like Haku. Haku would be great.
Mike, Gilbert was better than Goldberg.
You don't be throwing shame to Dwayne Gill's name, all right?
I was promoting Dwayne Gill.
So good, but yeah, I mean, there's just so many great options like that. Ultimo Dragon, things like that. The people that we've only seen one-off figures of from like Jax, like those are always so good to see. Some females too would be awesome.
Yeah, all about that too. They're out there.
Great point.
Yeah,
no, there's from that spectrum would be.
I mean, you can't discuss females without like talking about I think one of the biggest names in the last like 10 years, Awesome Kong. She's a legend, man.
Definitely,
well deserving of a figure.
Amazing presence.
You see her walk into the ring, you instilled that fear.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful thing. Missy Hyatt, that's a good one. Bill Alfonso, I'm loving
Alfonso's
these.
a great one.
Yeah.
How do we not have a Fabulous Moolah figure yet? Like,
good question.
It's insane.
I don't know.
Very crazy. Bill Alfonso is well needed.
A great idea for you, Tom. This would be a cannot miss. You come out with a pack of 4 with a Build a FigGuys figure.
Build a FigGuys.
You can never miss with that. I mean, I would buy it and Mike would buy it. So there's 2 sets.
There's
sold.
2. I would buy doubles.
We gotta also have accessories of you guys' chairs and your collections.
Yeah.
Yep, I got my blue table. You can't really see my table.
Build the back wall is part of the build the figure.
Part of my setup that I did when I moved over here for the podcast, and is I got the table with the old blue tablecloths that they used to have on the announcers tables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's the table, but people don't get appreciated because the camera doesn't see the table.
It's a shame. All my superstars and my littler wrestling figures are over right here, and nobody will ever see that.
You guys are making me jealous.
I have one more name.
Sit in my own zone.
Ooh.
One more name I'm begging for.
I'm waiting.
Adrian Adonis.
Good choice.
Adrian Adonis is a good one.
I need an adorable Adrian Adonis.
Missing gap. Just throwing that out there. It's something that's needed.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean,
Tom, I feel your pain.
He's coming in a retro form to Title Run toy, so maybe you never know. We can hope.
Know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to even say, why not do a Joey Janela figure? Somebody that I feel like was robbed of having an action figure that is, pretty up there, always talking about it. I think Joey Janela's deserving enough for an
all right, now
figure.
you're making me slink down in my chair. Like, those are the kind of promises I can't.
Yeah. Smoke screen. Tom's gone. Don't know what happened.
Oh man.
Yeah. There's no shortage of fantastic
there's
names.
no shortage of names, and possibilities are endless. I think just for now, I would say, it's both Demolition and Road Warriors came out under Unsanctioned Classic Superstars, right?
What a way to start a line.
Yeah. So the classics are with us, and we're happy to have them.
I'll just throw this name up on the stage for you. Nick Gage.
Nick Gage. Well, you know, we did have like a Nick Gage in the Bell to Bell line. So I think Nick he's not so active lately anymore, is he? I don't know.
No, I think is
he retired?
He just appeared at one of the GCW events and attacked Cardona again.
Yeah, he was around, right?
Yeah, but he did step away. I think he's bettering himself.
I see.
Yeah, which is good.
That sounds like a good thing. Yeah,
I'm always here for people to better themselves.
100%. We always support that. Wish him the best at whatever he's doing.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
But, any closing thoughts? Anything you want to say that we didn't touch on, Tom, before we get out of here for the night?
I don't think so. We touched on a lot more than maybe I expected, which is good. But I'll say, like, you know, I'll throw the old stay tuned out there, and I'll throw the never say never out there, and I think we're in a really good place to have some like exciting things that you're going to see like a year from now. It's going to be like a completely different place, I would say.
I'm excited, man.
It's not going to be only one figure over this next year, but you know, a lot will have happened, I would say.
It's going to be the year of Unsanctioned.
Great things come to people with patience, all right? That's the fact.
All right. Guys, again, it's the holiday season. Go to Ringside Collectibles. Amazing sales going on now. Use the code FigGuys at checkout, and you're going to save another 10% on top of the sales that are already going on. If you don't have the Road Warriors Unsanctioned, go get them. If you don't have Demolition, they're both shipping now. Go get them. Use code FigGuys, 10% off. A great Christmas gift for that wrestling figure fan in your family, or just a Demolition fan. Like, who's not going to love it? Who is not going to love it? Keep staying tuned to Ringside for all the sales this week, next week, right up until Christmas. It's got to be a crazy time of year for the guys at the warehouse, packaging up all these packages with these sales week after week.
Busy time of year for sure.
But I'll say this: my wife made an order on Thanksgiving Day from the Black Friday sale. She wakes up Black Friday. She goes, "I already got shipping notification." How crazy is that? Like, you guys are on the ball.
They do an excellent job in the Ringside warehouse. There's a lot of hardworking people there to make sure that it runs like a well-oiled machine. And I can't thank those people. And every like corner of everyone I work with at my job does like just a phenomenal job and puts a lot of effort into things. And it makes it a lot easier for me to do the kind of work that I do. So I'm very thankful for our warehouse, and I'm very thankful for, like I said, the factory and like the people we're working on the development side with Unsanctioned. They know who they are. And just like, I can't thank all the team members I work with enough. And when I see like a finished product like this, and even more so when I see it in everybody's hands. So ultimately, thank you guys for being excited for this, happy for this, and ultimately wanting it, right? Very cool.
Absolutely. And like I said, we know you from being online, and we've heard of John, and a lot of people know John from the Post, or if they went to the Ringside Fest in the past. But there's so many other people that work there, and without them, you just shoot a big thanks to all of them for everything they do, getting us our orders, the people who answer the emails when we email them, people working on these unsanctioned figures. Like you said, everybody. Thank you to everybody at Ringside.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Thanks to everybody out there that keeps this going.
Just throw that one up there. That would be fabulous. But
those are again like two great names. I would love to make that happen.
Just beautiful things.
Are endless, and you know the way I would say to think of it is like, let's see what we can build towards.
Yeah, beautiful people talking about beautiful people becoming beautiful mini people.
Plastic people.
Another one to me, one of the greatest stables in history. So.
Yeah, love it. Pumped, excited for the future. Can't wait. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Well, guys at home, thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned to our social media. Tom, plug yourself, plug Ringside, so people. We plug Ringside all the time, but you give the plug.
Yeah, well, you know where to find us at Ringside C across social channels. If you have a TikTok, we're working towards making each of our social channels a little more unique. So
I love that.
It's taking a little time, but I would say like right now you're going to see kind of the same things on Instagram, TikTok, wherever. But pretty soon there'll be hopefully some different things on different channels. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, I'm working through a new setup for myself. We got some things kind of cooking in the background to make sure we're enjoying this like a little more often than just me like popping in and out of a show like once a season or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, said you always have an invitation to hop on with us.
I love coming on with you guys. It's great to see you. So I would say, at Ringside C. I don't really post a whole lot, but I interact from at Dramatico Rising, of course. That's my social channel, and that's where it's at. Go to wrestlingfigures.com for some wrestling action figures. Join in on the fun.
There's a QR code.
Look at that.
We're advancing over here. We're all trying to get better for the
If I had a
better.
smartphone, I'd scan it, but I still use a rotary phone.
It's okay.
The gate with the wire.
No, nothing hits harder than a rotary dial, right?
I still have a can with a rope in it.
Hey.
That's great. I just scream across continents.
That
There you
works
go.
too. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us again. Go to thefigguys.com. You'll get all of our links. Head over to Ringside. Take advantage of their sales. Use code FigGuys. Save
Holiday
10%.
season, best time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So until next week, guys, for Mike, for Tom, I'm Tom. Have a great week. Fig Guys out.
Thanks for watching, Big Guys. Please like, follow, subscribe.